if you're a Cancer born June 21st to July 22nd, what can you expect for the month of July 2016? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, so right away, Cancer, early this month, there is a new moon on July 4th, and it's in your sign, Cancer. And as we know, Cancers can be extremely sensitive. They're great people. And even if you have a Cancer moon or a Cancer rising, if you know your chart, you may be somebody who's a little extra sensitive to criticism or to, anything that kind of goes around you, your environment. It could even be, somebody's energy can walk in the room and you can be sensitive to that. And a lot of times we mistake this and we take it personally, like they're mad at us or they don't like us. And so you want to be on guard this month, because Cancer is influencing all of us, even though it's your sign, because it's the new moon, it's going to kind of overshadow everybody. So with this month, you want to be extra sensitive to emotional outbursts, to insecurities and to fears, and just want to be aware that that's kind of what's going on, and dig a little deeper, go underneath it and just notice, is that really for me or is that for somebody else? This is where it's really important that you use your intuition, because otherwise you're going to go through this month feeling, scared or afraid, or that people are really out to get you, or that you're just not good enough, or you can't measure up, which is all a bunch of nonsense, right? That's just your ego stuff. So our job with astrology is to really overcome these traits, right? So as a Cancer, you have a high sensitivity. I know I have a Cancer moon, so I get it. And we live in a lot of fear, and we have a lot of anxiety. Now, some of you Cancers are going, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Then most likely you have a Leo moon or an Aries moon or a Leo or Aries rising, or one of these other stronger signs that overrides that Cancer sensitivity. But if you look, there is a part of yourself that is still sensitive. So we want to be aware of this new moon, July 4th, and that it can really cause some challenges around us. I mean, and there can really be some, especially headbutting or explosive sort of energy. Because Cancers, they keep it in, and then a lot of times they'll just explode or they'll implode. And I don't want you to do either. So I just want you to kind of be neutral, do your best to be neutral, walk away, be aware of your environments, because there may be people that aren't as astute as you are and are giving way to this energy and just allowing their emotions to run wild with them. So just be aware that that's up for the entire month. A little bit more so around the 4th, right? And there's some great things though about Cancers. As you guys know, you're very creative. You can use your sensitivity to the positive aspect, where you're really in tune with somebody. You really know what they need. You know what to say at the right time, at the right moment. You know when to shut up. You know when to speak. There's a lot of amazing things about Cancers that are really important, that helps to forward our lives and the people that we love, and even the people that we don't know. So be on the lookout this month, Cancers, for lots of opportunities for you to contribute and to be seen and heard. So now let's begin with our relationships, our personal relationships, and in fact, our romantic relationships. So let's look first for those Cancers who are in a committed romantic relationship. What can you expect this month? Okay, so again, we go right away into the licking the wounds, feeling a little sorry for ourselves. Cancers can be, martyrs and, kind of sit back and go, oh, poor me. You don't want to do that. And especially in your relationship, just be aware if that's happening for yourself, make it as short as you can. In other words, you don't want to deny your feelings, but you don't want to, let them run or rule your life either. So just give it a moment, give it a minute, excuse yourself, go feel sorry for yourself, feel bad for yourself, and then snap out of it, okay? Because you have a lot to give this month. So there may be some things that your partner is not as sensitive to you about, that you would like them to be a little more sensitive about. In which case, use your words, be an adult, speak up, say what's on your mind, and then don't take it personal how they respond, right? And I know some of you are going, well, how can I not take it personal? They're supposed to love me. Because they have their own stuff going on too, right? So what you want to do is be adult about it, say what you need to say, and try and keep removing yourself from those emotions so that the two of you can really come to an agreement about what works for you both. This is why people go to therapy, okay? So not saying that you need therapy, but I'm just saying you need a cool head, all right? You need to be calm. Now, This also means that there's a great sensitivity for the positive, for falling in love and being more deeply connected. So a lot of you will also have the opportunity to really feel safe with your loved one, to really feel like they adore you, they care. There's a really great energy, like around the 7th or the 8th, real positive energy coming in that's going to support you in being able to feel good with your partner and feeling safe with your partner. And then also, around the 17th, they're showing me a really enjoyable, some of you may be able to get away, some of you may be spending some time on the water, and it's a really enjoyable time that week as well. I'm not really picking up anything else about the romantic relationship for couples, so let's look now for singles, those of you that are in a single relationship and are looking for romantic love. Well, again, this is feels like pretty much any time you could fall in love this month if you wanted. It feels like, first of all, we have Mars moving direct now, finally, right? Which is the planet of action. So there may be somebody around you that's interested in you and will finally take action, give you a call. You may bump into that right person. It feels almost like the first 2 weeks feels a little more sensitive. So the last 2 weeks of July feel a little more prime or ripe for love. And especially towards the end of July, I really like that for you guys for romantic love. And here's the thing. We don't have to go all in, right? When we fall in love, it's okay to like take your time. It's okay to like check the person out. So many times those of us who are looking for love want to just dive right in and make them the one. Don't do that, all right? Because there's a lot of opportunity. They're showing me flowering. So what that means to me is that romantic love can flower, it can blossom, it can bloom, all right? But at the same time, there may be more than one person that comes around. And there's also there's this other energy that's available to us this month that helps us to really intuitively see and also reveal. So there may be either some secrets revealed or some information revealed about this other person early on in the relationship that has you go, what? Not interested, right? And some of you may even find out that the person that you've gone on 1 or 2 dates is married, or is is seeing, a half a dozen other people at the same time. So, it's, this is why I'm saying go easy when you go in. And this does not mean that you shouldn't date or you should hold yourself back. It just means be aware, right? Just be aware. That's it. And you will find the right person. And as always, you always want to be working with your own energy, meaning you always want to be focused on what you should be doing in the world, or your work or your career, or the things that give you life or give you joy, whether it's your family, whether it's dancing, whether it's art, whether it's poetry, whether it's writing, because those things that make you happy turn on your inner light. And especially for women, especially for the feminine energy, that really attracts the right soulmate partner. So by doing what you love, you're more likely to attract the right guy or girl, and you'll have less need to have to kind of kiss all these frogs, right? So just be aware of that. Keeping yourself happy and bright and going with the flow is really going to make a difference in attracting the right person for you. Let's look at your career and money for Cancers. You're going to have initially some patience this month. You may be learning a new trade. You may be starting a new job. You may be initiating something, a new project. And, we always have, fingers crossed and hope for the best, right? But at the same time, there's a planting that goes on. You put the seed in, you cover it up, you water it, you let the sun come in. All this takes time. So the good news is you have fertile earth. So everything that you're planting, meaning ideas, projects, new beginnings, will take hold, but you just have to have some patience with it, okay? So have some patience with your career, money coming in this month. And it feels like just steady goes it, it feels like it's steady. I don't feel like there's any big losses. I don't feel like there's anything overall big that you have to worry about. maybe a little bit of overspending. Potentially, there may be some overspending that's going on. We have a holiday weekend here in the U.S. It's our U.S. birthday, right, on July 4th. And so there may be some overspending on these long holiday weekends and or just vacations in general, because here it is in the Northern Hemisphere, it's summer. And so people are going out and enjoying themselves on vacations. So there may be a little bit of overspending. But I'm not seeing any big challenges, that we can sometimes have. So all in all, it feels like it's a pretty balanced career, money, and whatever you put your energy in or towards feels like it is going to blossom and it's going to bloom. And when I say not this month, that doesn't mean that you could have some success with it, but I really feel like it's something that just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. All right. So as the months go on, as we move into August and September, it feels like it turns into a money tree. So it does feel really super good. So just be aware. Don't be disappointed if it doesn't flourish right away, but you're going to see positive results. You're going to feel that. So just have a little bit of patience. Some of you are going to need some counsel. You're going to need some other experts to help you with what you're doing. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's really important that you don't put on any airs or put any or pretend that you know when you don't. Okay, that's going to come back to bite you even this month. So anything you don't know, say you don't know, but you can get the information and you'll find out, right? For those of you in new beginnings in whatever it is, whether it's relationships or whether it's a new job, you just want to make sure no pretending, okay? No pretending this month. You really need to, because you're going to be found out, right? Any lies, any even small white lies are going to come back because of this energy that's happening in the universe right now where things are being pulled back and seen. So you want to be really clean in your communication. You want to be really clear. This is not the time to fake it till you make it. Even though I love Tony Robbins, it's not gonna cut it this month. You just have to move forward and do your best. And when you don't know something, speak up. But really also say that you can find the answer, or if they have the answer, that to ask for it. So you may need some professional helps, attorneys, accountants, psychics, right? All those kind of people that can help you discern information or give you information. Now, let's look at your health. Some of you may be dealing with some stomach things that have been going on for a while, and this feels like it's, it feels like it's been a while. And whether it's anxiety or whether it's just overall, you have issues with your bowels or you have issues with your digestion, it does feel like it's something that you need to get a hold of this month, and you actually can have the time. It feels like there's time available to you to get the right medicine, the right doctors, or the right therapy, or eat the right foods, or change your diet or exercise, whatever it is, so you can get a handle on things. So I do feel like there's some opportunities to heal. I also feel some of you can feel heart and lung and shoulder happening. And that can be from either just strain or stress, right? Or it can actually even be, for some of you, heart issues. But, here's the thing about cancers. Cancer individuals are super, super sensitive. So the best advice that anybody could ever give you guys is to trust your instincts. When something feels wrong, it probably is. So go take care of it, right? Go to a doctor or go to an acupuncturist or whoever your practitioner is. Go see them because you guys are really in tune with your bodies. And if something's off or wrong, you'll know it. And then just to pay attention to it. Okay, so let's see if there's anything unexpected happening for you in this month. Yeah, some of you may get some surprise visitors coming this month. They may be somebody that has cut their vacation short, or somebody and coming back home, or somebody who has just been transferred into your area and you're excited about that. There's a feeling of coming home. So it could even be that you have a child overseas or a loved one overseas, and they're coming back this particular month. And for some of you, it may be a surprise, and for others, it's a great anticipation, and their tour is ended, and you know that they're coming back this month. So there's a great anticipation and excitement of this loved one returning. There's also for some of you, there also may be these unexpected things externally. Like you may find yourself in a situation like and seeing behaviors, odd behaviors from people going, what was that? And that's that kind of Cancer energy where everybody's feeling super sensitive. And then we actually have a full moon that we didn't discuss on July 19th. And that full moon's in Capricorn. And Capricorns, they could be intense. They can be, really strong, powerful individuals. And so sometimes it's almost the opposite of Cancer and Capricorn. And it's a very masculine energy. So you can find around that 19th, around that full moon too, where these energies can be a little more intense. And full moons, as we know, they bring together completion. So some of you Cancers may have broken up from individuals, may have recently severed ties, and some of you may be bringing an end to some relationships this month, which also has to do with that full moon of Capricorn, completion, being done, moving forward. There's also, so the unexpected surprise around that is you may be witnessing a fallout, somebody else's marriage breaking up, or somebody, being fired in front of you, or God forbid, a car accident in front of you where people are fighting, more like a fender bender kind of thing, and that sort of thing. So you may see kind of like these little explosive energies around you, and not literally, hopefully. And so anyway, it's not a big deal. Feels like just send it energy, send it love, and keep moving. The last thing is there's a really great opportunity to really have a lot of fun this month, to really use your sensitivity to be able to guide you and to be able to avoid things, right? Because we can also use our intuition and our ability to feel sensitive about something, whether we need to rush in and help or whether we need to hang back and go another direction, right? So just know that this Cancer energy is also it can be a very easy, loving month. So this can also work to the positive, guys, where we can really enjoy ourselves this month, when we can pay attention to what to avoid, know who not to engage with, don't take everything personal. And I think if you really kind of live by that this month, you're really going to have a great month. It's going to be easier than you think. And there's a lot of fireworks and fun to be had, and great opportunity for forward motion now finally in our careers and our romantic relationships, and for ourselves, for whatever we want for ourselves. So have an amazing birthday month, Cancer. I love Cancers. Have a great time. Enjoy yourself, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like and share it with your friends, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.